that down, let's move on to this, shall we? You know, Charlie Cox is Daredevil now in the MCU.
Whoop, whoop.
And everybody's excited about it. Now, of course, our first exposure to him in this new Marvel verse is going to be in Daredevil Born Again, in which Marvel changed directions and decided to merge the Netflix series into their MCU. Remember, originally they were just going to make it that Charlie Cox was playing a new version of Daredevil, but they changed their minds, bringing it in. So that's going to be our first look at him. But now it looks like we're going to have our first real role. Remember, he did cameo in a couple of other things, but now we may have our first film that he's really going to be featured in a lot. Because according to Charlie Cox's trainer,
Ex-trainer.
he might be ex-trainer now, Charlie Cox is prepping for a role in Avengers Doomsday. This comes to us from MovieWeb, who point out the social media post. There's a gym in Australia it's called Different, but it's spelled like D-F-R-N-T.
Different.
Different is the name of the gym. And I guess Charlie Cox has been, the folks at Different wanted to use this to promote their gym because they put out, this is from their social media today. There's Charlie Cox. They wrote the following. It's been awesome having Charlie and his wife, Sam Cox, in at Different over the past few weeks.
Different.
Charlie is currently training for his role in the upcoming Marvel Avengers movie where he will play Daredevil. It's been our absolute It's been our absolute pleasure working with you both, and we can't wait to watch you on the big screen. See you soon with their hashtag, We Are Different.
Feige caught drinking.
Okay. Listen, it is very, very possible that they gave their blessing for him to break this.
Sure.
It's totally possible. Like, well, let's just, because every once in a while, Marvel makes announcements with huge Showtime lights, like when they brought out Robert Downey Jr. was going to be the new Doctor Doom, right? But we've also seen Marvel make announcements through the very low-key back channel kind of ways. It's happened before. I don't know that I believe this is one of those situations. I don't know that Kevin Feige got on the phone with the manager at Different. Say, hey, you want to do us a favor? Want to let the world know that Charlie Cox is going to be in Avengers Doomsday? Then again, at the same time, I don't know. Maybe this might be an oversight where they're like, oops, we forgot to get the gym to sign an NDA.
Could be.
Because listen, if you're a gym and you want to get big, high eyeballs on your business, you put up this picture and say, we're training the guy who's going to be in Avengers, everybody. Don't you want to come and train where the Avengers train?
Get that superhero bod.
Yeah. So I have a feeling. Now, listen, as of right now, let me see if it's still there. I wonder if they've pulled it. Let me go over to their actual. No, if you go to here it is. If you go to the Different Instagram page, they still got the picture up. They haven't pulled it down.
Wow. Ain't never backing down. We're different.
Never back down. Look at the size of the coach. Kevin, who's going to go over and tell that guy to do anything? No, but seriously, I have no doubt that right now, Kevin Feige, number one, called Charlie Cox to say, did you tell this gym manager that they could post this? Or did you not have the gym manager sign an NDA before telling him what you were training for? And if they did not, well, then they're maybe making some polite calls to Different to maybe ask, well, it's too late to take it down. There's no point in taking it down now.
He's missing now.
He's missing. He's different. We miss differently. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, PrizePicks. Are you guys like me, both a movie and a sports fan? Well, if so, then you know that the playoffs are here and it's now or never. If you love football and want to add some real excitement to the games, let me tell you about PrizePicks, the best place for your daily fantasy sports. So here's how it works. It's super simple. You just pick more or less on player projections. Think Patrick Mahomes will throw more than 1.5 touchdowns this week, or maybe Lamar Jackson will get over 250 passing yards. Make your picks in less than a minute and take your shot at winning up to 1,000 times your cash. Ann and I have been having a blast using PrizePicks every weekend. It's simple, it's fun, and it just makes watching the games that much more exciting. Plus, PrizePicks puts you first. With easy, fast, secure withdrawals, you can get your winnings in as little as 15 minutes, and they make deposits even easier. And right now, if you sign up today, you get $50 instantly when you play just $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. So don't wait. Download the app today and use the code Campea to get $50 instantly after playing your first $5 lineup. That's right. Play for just $5 and you get a $50 bonus instantly. PrizePicks. Run your game. Oops.
Well,
Now-
you know what? Cat's out of the bag.
Cat's out of the bag. I mean, there's no point in having them pull it now because it's out there. There's literally no point.
Well, I guess it's not quite the same. I was gonna say this kind of echoes the Denzel and
Ryan Coogler thing.
Ryan
When he mentioned
Coogler
that,
thing.
yeah, Ryan Coogler's writing a role
He's
for me in the next Black Panther.
Exactly.
What? Yeah. Do you see the Denzel statement after that? It's like,
Yeah.
that just kind of slipped out. I wasn't supposed to say that.
This is not Denzel, though.
No, but this guy's not
Yeah.
This is
Denzel.
different.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
what are you gonna do to Denzel Washington?
I mean, I'll put it this way. They could leak whoever's in Doomsday. I just want a good movie at this point.
Sure.
You know, I think
I'm
that's
sure
what
everybody feels that way.
Yeah, so like that's the way I feel about it. If Charlie Cox in it, great. But now I'm wondering, how is he gonna fit with all these superhumans?
But here's the bigger issue I wanted to bring up. Okay. All right. They let the cat out of the bag. Charlie Cox is. Did anybody think he wasn't going to be in
Yeah.
Doomsday?
I mean, what's the point of having him in the MCU if you weren't gonna like
well, okay,
introduce him?
Doomsday's different, but Secret Wars was like, yeah, he's gonna be. in
Well,
that.
okay, I'm sorry. I did mean Secret
Yeah.
Wars.
But I think like Kevin Feige's alluded to the fact that the two upcoming Avengers movies are going to have like everybody. So with them now bringing Charlie Cox in, like, does anybody doubt that Ms. Marvel is going to be in the Avengers movies?
No.
Does anybody doubt that Shang-Chi is going to be in the Avengers movies?
What about Blade?
when maybe Blade might be the one that we're not so sure about.
They're gonna put his movie inside the Doomsday.
Yeah,
movie.
please,
As
a
a mini-
little. You
mini
know what's going to
series.
be?
They're just watching Blade on TV.
You know how Pixar has the little short films?
Yeah,
before the
yeah,
main
yeah.
movie?
Yeah,
It's going to
yeah.
be
I'll take
before we
anything.
get to Avengers. Marvel presents Blade
I'll take
going
anything.
shopping.
You know, I kind of wonder. This is going to be pure speculation, but you know, we saw Charlie Cox as his lawyer, Peter Parker's lawyer,
yeah,
and he is now Sans Iron Man. And not that he necessarily needs a mentor, but there could be a situation where he has a bit of like helping hand from Daredevil, that we see more Daredevil and Spider-Man together. And with the shock of seeing Doomsday, Doctor Doom looking like, you know, maybe it makes sense that Daredevil.
yeah. I mean, listen, with the faith-based stuff with Daredevil is where maybe he like counsels him. Like I look. We could speculate about this all we want. Look, we all knew there was going to be a lot of people in it. And if you had asked me this morning before I saw this story, hey, do you think Daredevil's going to be in the Avengers movies? I would have said yeah. All of you probably would have said yeah. So like maybe this was an oops, but really, is it anything people didn't already suspect?
No.
Is it anything that people didn't
it's not a
already
shock.
suspect?
It's not like, what?
Yeah. It's like, no, that's impossible. Now, if we didn't have Daredevil Born Again coming out on Disney Plus already,
That would
and
be
then
a
we
shock.
found that out, then this would be huge news,
Yeah.
right? But I think we all kind of suspected he was going to be in there anyway.
It'll probably be more shocking if they got what's his name, Agent Coulson,
Yeah.
in one of them.
If,
He's
yeah, you
coming
got
back.
Clark Gregg to appear, which, by the way, I would be all for Clark Gregg
I'll
making
tell
a
you,
return.
I kind of
If they're going to do this multiverse thing, give us Clark Gregg.
Give us Agent Coulson back.
Yeah.
I honestly think Agent Coulson, like between people like what's Kat Dennings' character's name again?
Oh boy.
I can't remember.
Yes.
Meow Meow. But anyway,
Yeah.
Darcy? Is that her
Darcy,
name?
yes.
Darcy. So like between Darcy, I absolutely love Awkwafina's character in Shang-Chi. So between Darcy, Awkwafina, and Clark Gregg is Coulson.
And Agent Wu.
Yeah, and Agent Wu. But I mean, I think there's some real competition for the title of best supporting character in the MCU.
Yeah,
I think
definitely
Agent
is.
Carter, Agent Coulson, Clark Gregg, is like the OG. He's
Yeah.
like the king of that. I would love to see him return. Anyway, we're getting off topic
I
from
know.
Charlie Cox.
He remains dead.
He remains dead. It's going to be interesting to see how they work. Oh, and Wong. How did I leave out Wong?
But
Well,
Wong
Wong's
is
in everything.
more. Yeah, I feel like Wong
is
is
in
a
everything,
glue
right?
to the MCU.
Other guys in the live chat mentioning Luis. Where was he?
Where is Luis?
Where was he
Just
in
his
Ant-Man
voice.
3?
Just his voice. Just
I'm
give-
going way off.
I
No,
just
no,
want
no.
I just want a man in chair, a woman in chair, like funny series that
Team up movie.
is fully aware of itself.
Call it the B team.
Yeah, and it's fully aware of itself, but just have fun with it.
So anyway,
Yeah.
no big shock and surprise, although I do believe Durfrent is probably getting a few phone calls about maybe Charlie won't be allowed to train there anymore. I don't know. We'll find out.
Rest in peace, Charlie.
Rest in peace, Durfrent.
Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? The trainer just kind of let it slip that he's training Charlie Cox to be in the Avengers movies. So that's one thing. But I mean, again, did any of us think he wasn't going to be there? Anyway,
Was
whatever
training.
you guys think about this,
Ruined it.
jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.